All right, here's my audience today. My mom, my little brother, and my dad. And then this is my note card for the speech. So first, I want to ask a question. I want to ask, do you remember when you're in elementary school? Or specifically, let's say 4th grade. Do you remember when your teacher asked you, what do you want to be when you grow up? Most likely you said, oh, I want to be an astronaut. Oh, I want to be an actor. Oh, I want to be a dancer. Those are pretty common questions or answers from students. Now let's go into the future a little bit. Let's look about when you were in junior high or high school and your teacher asked you the same question. Your answer was most likely, well, I don't know what I want to do after high school. I haven't really looked at what I want to do, and it costs money for whatever I want to do if I'm interested in whatever I want to do. So, leads me to my point. Not many students know what they want to do after high school. Hi, my name's Kai. I'm going to be telling you why this is and how we could possibly solve it. So let's start off with the statistic. We know not a lot of people know what they want to do after high school. So let's look at the opposite side of the spectrum. Let's see how many students know what they want to do after high school and feel like they are ready for it. Only 13% of students feel like they are ready to go into college or go into their future plans. This comes from Ashley Mouder and on the report of young people wanting to get to work of November 12th of 2023. The statistics showed that 63% of students have no clue what they want to do. 13% of students know what they want to do. And then the other ones have a faint idea what they want to do, but don't feel like they're prepared for it. Now, why is this? Why do students not feel like they're ready for after high school? Well, it's because when you ask a teacher, they'll give you 4 options. First option, join the military. They'll say, join the military, go join the Army, join the Air Force, join the National Guard. And then when you come back from duty or anything, you get paid to go pursue whatever you want. Next option would be go right into the workforce. Go right into work, start making money right away, get yourself a house, get yourself a good life. Next option, go to trade schools, tech schools. These schools teach you like welding and HVAC and R, and they're good paying jobs. You only go for about a year, get your certificate, and you can get right to work from there. Same as the workforce, you get right into the work making money. Then the last one, they'll say go back to school, get a higher education at college. But the problem is teachers don't teach you how to do this. They might say, oh, do one of these 4. They won't tell you, okay, let's look at which one do you feel like would best suit you? What are you interested in? That's what I'm going to get into next. See, here's one solution. Take yourself through this. You're a student, take yourself through this. Me personally, I didn't know what I wanted to do after high school. Then I found myself going through this checklist. So first, I had to find my interests. What am I interested in? What are some of my characteristics? Well, I'm interested in robotics. I like to work with my hands. I like to work in a computer. I like to work alone, but I can work with people. Now with that criteria and those interests in mind, look at some careers that fit your criteria. So for me, I looked it up and I saw various engineering careers. And so I started to look at mechanical engineering. It fits all my criteria of I like robotics, I like working with my hands, computer, that all. Then I looked at the requirements. Everything has a requirement. To be an astronaut, you have to have some sort of requirement to go up into space. To be an actor, you have to have some sort of requirement in acting. Same with engineering. You can look at the education, so a bachelor's degree in the engineering field for me. And then you can also look at your interest requirements or your skill requirements. What kind of skills do I have to be able to pursue this job? Then, once you find those requirements, look at decisions that will help you in the future. Biggest thing that I can say that will help with making decisions for your future is get into a club that will help you with whatever career you want to get into. And yes, most places don't have clubs. Well then, if you're really passionate about this career, you can start trying to create your own club. It's a lot of work, but remember, every step of the way is to make you better and get into where you want to be. And another thing is you can do classes. You can start taking classes for if you're going to healthcare, like anatomy. You can start taking classes if you're going into engineering, some tech classes. And to get out of the way for those requirements that we looked at for education, you can take some advanced classes such as college level classes. Now, I want you to go home and take yourself through this checklist. This checklist has helped me and it'll help everyone. I want to say thank you for your time and think about me and my speech as you go home tonight. Thank you.